Hey everybody, welcome back to another exciting Action Figure Friday, where we like to take a look at some action figures, check out their sculpts, their molds, their paint job, their articulation, their overall fun factor, and tell you what we think. Tell you what you think. I don't know. Today I've shot a lot of videos today, y'all. Bear with me. And I may or may not be watching a potential college basketball upset last 30 seconds just off the corner of my screen if I'm distracted. But today we're here to take a look at the Neca Shin Godzilla. There's also like an atomic breath one that I also have, we'll get to. Also, you may notice I am in the original Neca packaging because I bought all these a long time ago, and they have since re-released this figure in that newer window box packaging that I love so much. So I'm not gonna complain too much about this old school bubble card that I really, really hate. So we're gonna get into the figure. Probably gonna have to take a break and go do the heat tail thing, you know, to make the tail work. Sorry. But yeah, okay, I know a lot of you don't care about sports. We don't really talk about sports on the channel, but I'm watching a game where the number 5 ranked team may lose to an unranked team. Anyways, so let's get in here. Oh, I guess I'll show you the package before I start cutting. And like I said, I have maybe, after this, I have like 3 more in this packaging, because I have Atomic Breath 2001 Godzilla, I have the Atomic Breath Shin Godzilla, and I have the Neca Glow-in-the-Dark Reactor Godzilla still to open from these sets, which should keep us busy until Neca brings out more Godzillas, and hopefully more other characters at some point. And we do have the Kong movie coming up, so if nothing else, we'll be getting some of those as well. All right, now I'm just gonna go around this with scissors and hope that I'm actually going the wrong way. Let's go this way. Of course, now I've already started down there like an idiot. Come on, this stuff is like such a pain in the butt. Oh no, they're shooting free throws? All right, I'm sorry. Ow, see, like I just, Okay, I don't think I drew blood, but I definitely just caught myself right there and cut myself, and that's no fun. It's no bueno. All right, let's see if we can just get a little bit more without hurting myself too badly. And you can see why I hate this style of packaging, because there's no real way to do this that's ever gonna let you put it back in the box, which is fine. I don't put mine back in the box. I put them in other boxes and forget about them. Sadly, there's probably more truth to that than I like to admit to myself, because I like these things I buy, but a lot of them just get put away in storage and I never think of them again. Oh, I did cut. I did. Great. Wonderful. Well, I'll probably get a bandage on in just a second, but since I probably have to pause to do the tail, let's see if we can get in here and get things started. Just bear with me as I try to not bleed all over the place. It's like you can almost sue them, you know? I'm not saying you should, but I'm saying it's like, come on. So there's the card, you get a good look at it. We'll pull the big guy out. There's the bottom, I don't think I showed you that. Toss that to the side, never to be seen from again. I mean, it's a tiny cut, it's not like it's super painful or anything. I was just feeling it bleed, and I'm trying not to bleed on camera too bad here. And hopefully I didn't just get blood in the scissors. All right, that's off to the side. Oof. This game, y'all, I'm telling you, if you like basketball, this is a crazy one. Okay, so. Oh man, this is a heavy figure too. Very spiky figure as well. This one's gonna hurt. So I got a feeling I'm not gonna be able to do this. Well, I don't know. Feels like I'm having some luck. I can just get a good grip on it. No, well, maybe. No, you know what? We're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. They say use some warm water and just do that, but I don't wanna get the water in here. So what I do is I take a hairdryer, I blast it here for about 20 seconds, put these together, and then after a moment or so, it cools back down and surrounds itself perfectly. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna need a bandage. I think this thing has already quit bleeding, so I think we're in good shape. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I got the tail on, super easy, barely an inconvenience. It's still a little bit warm, and I'm not bleeding, so I'm not gonna bandage it. And that unranked team totally beat number 5, woohoo! Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. The number 5 team is my second team, unless we're playing them. But still just kind of neat to see. All right, now let's get back to Shin Godzilla. Man, this one's definitely a little bit different than most of the Neca ones, and such a weird, different design. I'm not a huge fan of Shin. I love the Shin Godzilla design. I love most of the Godzilla sequences in Shin Godzilla, but I don't love the thousands of bureaucrats in the same suits arguing over like, it's too much human story. I like the human story in a lot of Godzilla movies. I get it, I know why it's there, but it just didn't work for me. If it worked for you, that's fantastic, to each their own, but I'm a Heisei era Godzilla guy more than anything, so, you know. But yeah, the art, the sculpt and everything on this is pretty fantastic, and this is one of the coolest tails we've had on a Neca Godzilla figure. And even the head is really great. And I tell you what, the googly eye version that comes ashore, man, that is pretty terrifying, that bit. Kind of makes me want to go rewatch Shin Godzilla. Not kidding, I might actually have to do that. I've been wanting to watch a Godzilla movie. So it looks really great, but now let's check out the articulation. It does look like we have some articulation here. The head will kind of twist around so we can get curious. Of course, you have some jaw articulation. That jaw opens wide. That is a... There are some jokes I could make that I'm not gonna. Plenty of articulation up here. The head, neck, lower neck, but it doesn't really go up and down much. You don't really get too much here, but you can spin, and you can kind of side shift a little bit. It looks like you do have ball joint up here in the shoulder areas, but you also have another ball joint here. And even the hands definitely have a bit of a ball joint and a bit of rock, paper, scissors. And those are very sharp, so be careful with those. The legs are pretty common for the Neca Godzilla figures. Just kind of ball jointed up in there. You can get them into some awkward positions that way. And you do have a knee with some hinge here. They're always really, really sticky, really tough though. So I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to show that off, but there is just a tiny bit of articulation going on there. Plus you can definitely twist that bit of the leg. And then down here, I guess what you would call his ankles, and they can actually move up and down some. Not a whole lot, but they got some range of motion. You do get feet pegs, like the claws down here. Of course, it's not same tail articulation. You do get some twist here. And then it's about 4 segments, but you do get some up and down there. And of course, here is where we actually attached that ball joint, so you get plenty of range there. And you go a bunch more segments here. And you get some articulation there, some twist. And then on the back bit of the tail, lots of ball jointed articulation. And nothing really going on back here in this version of the Shin Godzilla. But yeah, you can do some pretty cool stuff with the tail there. So that's pretty cool that you can kind of pose it with that. Like that'll be cool with like a shallow depth of field photography, where like that's out of focus and he's in focus, or do it the other way. Yeah, that's really nice. Even though this is not my favorite Godzilla film, this is a great Godzilla design, and this is a great Godzilla action figure. And even though the package drew blood, I'm quite happy I have him. Although I'm so glad they're doing the window box of all these. Not that I collect those boxes, but I kind of wish I had. So, lots of great detail, lots of fantasticness, lots of Godzilla. Plenty more Godzilla to come on this channel as well, as you know, because I have become a huge Godzilla fan, and I'm gonna keep rewatching those movies and learning more and more as we go. But let me know, what do you think about this? Have you picked up the new one? Did you have this old blister card one that sucks? How many times have you lost blood to a blister card? What other Godzilla figures or versions of Godzilla would you like to see NECA make? Let me know, geek out with me in the comments. I look forward to hearing what you have to say. What's your favorite Godzilla movie or your favorite Godzilla era? Let's just talk about Godzilla, because I love it. All right, other than that though, you can click the thumbs up button. Give me that good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And now I'm gonna get out of here so I can go open up some more stuff, and I'll see you all later.